Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading. It's a Tuesday, it's quite late today, so I'm going to do two short readings. I've been singing, and so I'm a little bit hoarse, but very happy as I usually am after singing. Very good for the energy, very good to lift spirits. And so we're going to do some short and sweet readings on the Harkles and two people that they are possibly losing, two quite influential people, important people, very well connected people, famous people. The first one we're looking at is Tyler Perry, and this rumor that has been going around, and it's been going around for quite a while, that he discovered something at the christening in Montecito that caused him to leave early. The first rumor said that he took his gospel choir home with him because he discovered something about baby Lilibet. The something being that the Lily he was seeing was not the Lily he had seen in pictures, or possibly even wasn't real at all, was possibly a doll. That is a rumor. The second version of that rumor is circulating at the moment, and it's again the same thing, that he learned something upon arrival at the christening that caused him to perform the bare minimum of his godfather duties and leave immediately after. And I think he was only there, he flew in and then flew straight out again afterwards. I have read on Tyler Perry and the christening. I have read on Tyler Perry and Meghan Markle in various guises, various rumors that have popped up over the months and years since he rescued the Parkles from the horrors of Canada and swept them to California and installed them in his house without ever having met either of them. I have the Tarot of Curious Creatures on the tarot table. I'm going to do a 5-card reading. We're going to look at the situation. We're going to see if there's any substance to any of these stories, how he was, how he felt at the christening. Was he happy? Was he uncomfortable? Did he leave early? Is there something strange about Lilibet that he discovered, or that made him uncomfortable, or that possibly is being hidden, or that he possibly found out? A rumor, these allegations, we're going to look at them energetically, see what's going on and how the relationship is with the Harkles currently. So that's the gist of the reading. I have to remind you, because it's tricky subject matter, that is just tarot. For entertainment, it's all fun, it's all opinion, speculation. We look at energy here, archetypal energy, because we're dealing with the royal family, which is an archetypal family. And there is a disclaimer in the box below. Please use your own discernment, reach your own conclusions. And so Tyler Perry, the Curious Creatures Tarot, how he was at the christening, how he felt, did he leave early? Is there something weird about baby Lilibet that made him uncomfortable, made him suspicious, made him think I need to get the hell out of here? And how is the relationship with the Harkles right now? Very simple reading on energy, looking at rumors, trying to find out if there is any substance to them or not, just for fun. So here we go. I've got our 5 cards out. Underlying energy is, ouch, the devil. And the devil, just by the way, is having a good old fight here. We're going to take the 5 of Wands out as well. Very interesting. That's wearing the same outfit there, which I've never noticed before. Never put the 2 cards side by side in this tarot deck clearly like that. But there we go. Could have been that there was a fight, not necessarily between him and someone else, possibly between the wife and someone else, but there is conflict there, and there is the devil, and the devil is about lies and toxicity and deception and anger, fighting, drugs, addiction, obsession, scandal, things you're ashamed of, all that nasty stuff that we all have. And part of our human journey is trying to deal with the devil within, so that we don't project it outwards. A lot of energy in the devil. If you can master that energy, then you can become very light-filled. It's a classic kind of transformation in esoteric kind of practices, tapping into that darkness that you can become more light. And I had to have a little coughing fit there. So back I am, and let's have a look at the situation with the devil and the Five of Wands. What is going on? What is the energy we're dealing with? The world is, for me, always in these royal readings, I say endlessly, is about publicity. It's about attention. It's about focus. It's about everyone seeing something. The world classically in tarot is about a successful completion of something. That's the end of that chapter. I've done very well, very pleased with myself. I've done, I've learned all my lessons, and now I'm on to a new journey, a new chapter. But for me, this is focus and attention that possibly is awkward. There was a lot of attention on that christening. It suddenly burst upon us at that awkward moment when they were being evicted from Frogmore Cottage, and there was speculation about will they, won't they. Well, we are still in that speculation, that energy of will they, won't they attend the christening. But things were going quite badly for the Harkles, the Parkles, and suddenly Princess Lilibet has been christened and Tyler Perry is there. It was very public. It was all about drawing attention to the situation in Montecito, using Tyler Perry for publicity, whether he liked it or not. He flew in on his private jet. He's the godfather. He's the godfather who would not perform his godfather duties in a church in the UK. Wasn't interested in any of that, but didn't mind showing up in Montecito. Allegedly, this is all rumor. This is all secondhand that we're hearing these things. We still haven't seen that photo spread in one of those tabloidy type magazines that we're expecting about the christening. I suppose we'll see that on the 5th of May. That's just my snarky opinion. Let's see how he felt at the christening. Was he comfortable, happy, uncomfortable? Couldn't wait to get out. Couldn't wait to get out. 8 of Cups. I want to get the hell out of here. 8 of Cups. It's quite emotional. It's leaving something behind that's awkward, that's uncomfortable, that makes you unhappy. Don't want to look at it, want to put it behind me, want to get back on my private jet and fly away. So yeah, he wasn't going to stick around. He was not happy there. There was something about that situation that made him very unhappy and want to just leave. So did he leave abrupt? Did he walk out, basically? Did he walk out? 9 of Pentacles is someone who's alone, who can be left alone. She's very comfortable with being alone, but she is alone, the 9 of Pentacles energy. I think that possibly Harry wasn't there, or Harry was very briefly there, or she, the wife, was... It became apparent, possibly to Tyler Perry, that she's living there on her own. And that the Harry-Meghan situation is not a genuine relationship. There are endless rumors swirling around about them living apart. It's been going on for months like this. Separation rumors. Lady C always cautions that we could all be being played with the story so that we are all proved wrong, sort of quite maliciously proved wrong. But it's showing in my cards, and I'm looking at archetypal energy, as I always say in these readings, and in the energy that I'm interpreting here on this channel, it looks to me as if there is trouble in paradise and they are living apart. But this is somebody left alone, somebody on their own. It's not telling me rushing away, Knight of Swords or 6 of Swords or something like that, going. But there is the going energy. It's already in there. So tarot is not repeating itself. It's always one step ahead, really, at least one step ahead of me as a questioner, giving me answers to things and then moving on to something else. And the something else that it's telling me here is that this 5 of Wands that I'm seeing here could possibly be that there is some conflict between Harry and Meghan, the devil showing up here, and there is conflict and she is on her own. Is there something dodge about the baby herself, the little girl who was being christened quite late, relatively, at about 18 months old, I think. Something that made him uncomfortable, that shocked him, that made him uneasy, made him think, I don't want to be part of this charade. I don't want to be implicated in this when the news breaks. something he didn't know, something that it's interesting. We're again getting this by yourself card, the Hermit. And the Hermit is a Harry card. It's the Virgo card. It's not telling me shadiness. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting anything like conspiracy is the wrong word, but that level of fraud that people suspect and have suspected since the beginning. I'm not getting that he looked at the baby and thought, you're plastic, as some people speculate. I think there is baby. I'm pretty convinced that there is genuinely a baby there. But with that Harry card and with that lantern, that light that's shining on a situation, there might be something there that almost as if the child has been disowned by Harry. That's a radical leap of the imagination. Something there tells me this single woman card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit is disappearing, retreating, going within, but the Hermit is Harry as well, disappearing, retreating. There is just something about soul searching, about himself, that possibly he has gone away, possibly he is not. He's not somehow involved with this child. And there were rumors that swirled right in the very beginning that he didn't want this child. He wasn't interested. Rumors, all kinds of rumors swirl about the mystery around the pregnancy and the birth and all the rest of it. The usual stories that swirl around Meghan and Harry and their children, because they are so secretive. And we never see documents that look genuine. We never hear from actual doctors. We hear all these strange tales like we heard in Spare, but they never quite stack up. They don't seem that compelling. They don't seem that genuine. And so it's something to do with the parentage of this child, or the absence of Harry, that made Tyler Perry feel uncomfortable and think he needs to leave this unhappy situation, an unhappy home. How's the relationship with Harry and Meghan going forward? How's his relationship with him going forward? Is it still solid? It's not solid. It's Five of Swords in reverse. That is... it's a war of attrition here. It's conflict. We've got two conflict cards here. It's definitely, there could be some harsh words. There could be some falling out with that Five of Swords. Definitely. This is not a comfortable situation. This is not a friendship card. It's conflict. There's conflict, but maybe recovering from conflict, because it seems to follow that pattern of everything's lovely and then there's a fallout over something. The initial fallout seemed to be over Meghan complaining about the standards of the home that she was given for free by Tyler Perry, but also then we heard rumors about a possible abuse of Tyler Perry's staff, and so there was a fallout and the Harkles left very abruptly, and that is the first time that there was splits rumors that allegedly Harry had gone and Meghan had to go and live with Oprah. That's all rumor. There is no substance to these rumors. I'm simply repeating the rumors that were swirling at the time, and then made up and all lovely and please be godfather to our baby girl. And then something about the vibe made him uncomfortable, made him want to leave. He didn't want to be so in the news. He might even have felt used. She on her own, living a very fancy life, Nine of Pentacles, tons of money, but all by herself. Where is he? Is he involved in this child's life? I've come here. The Bishop of LA is here. Where is Harry? And if Harry was there, then Harry might not have been in a state that he was really there. And we see that. We hear it from his own lips. And there might be just something very off about the couple. But outcome for them right now, conflict, but trying to resolve conflict, trying to move forward from it. but it's not pretty. The relationship is going through, or has gone through, some conflict, some difficulty, some need to distance himself from the situation because he's feeling irritated. When you look at this card, it's not a massive devastating fight. It's an irritation, being attacked by this little mouse, and you could easily get rid of the mouse, but it might do a bit of damage around the ankles before you do get rid of it. So he sees the parkles as insignificant. That I have to state. I use this tarot deck for a reason. I always am very careful about selecting the tarot decks because I feel that extra levels of information come to us from universe, and that is the information. He sees this as just irritating and annoyance that he has to deal with from time to time, but he really could quite easily get rid of that irritation anytime he felt like it. She is the one who's having to work hard to reel him back in when she feels like it. That's according to the rumor, and I'm simply repeating those rumors. That is your reading. Thanks for watching. I'm going to hop on to the next one.